What is up, you guys? This is day 2 of this wild Australian coastline. If you haven't seen last episode, we did get into the fish. We had an amazing cook-up, and at the end of this video, be sure to go check that one out. But we came in and we crashed last night at our buddy Adam's house. This is what I was rocking with. Literally set up in our buddy's yard. And look at this. This is the Haven tent. Got a whole sleeping bag, camp out. I have all my stuff cording or charging on a battery pack. And yeah, it takes you 2 seconds to set this thing up. It was a little dewy out, so I just threw the little top over, kept nice and warm in there, and it was absolutely magical. I gotta film this. I gotta film it, because I've never had it before. This is what I'm going to try. Vegemite. So this is Reed. Hey, Reed. He can see himself in the mirror. That's why he like wants to reach it. So you put butter. And then
yeah. What's your rating out of 10?
Not bad.
Australian's well.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's like salted. It just like adds like salty flavor to the toast. Yeah. I'll finish it.
Yeah.
I'll finish it.
Here's a proper like YouTube taste test.
Oh god, here we go. All right, here's the actual taste test. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No one eats it like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna take the whole spoon. I'm gonna go ahead and smash this Vegemite toast, and then we're gonna punch off for day 2 of this wild coastline adventure. Do not go anywhere. Let's go. All right, you guys, we made it out on the water. We're gonna hop in some pretty shallow stuff. We're gonna go for the same fish we went for yesterday. I am still hoping for a tusky, or also known as a blue bone, and then a red emperor, which is like our Florida version of a red snapper. You guys, that's crazy. So Caden shot, he's having like a problem with the flopper. I think we just solved it. He shot a nice coral trout and we were like super bummed, but look what just popped up at the surface.
I can't believe that.
That's crazy. There you go, Britta's got it. You got it? There you go, dude.
Yes, that's my trouty.
Woo! Dude, that's the ocean gods blessing you. That is the ocean gods blessing him, making him not get too frustrated with the gun.
Oh man.
There you go, dude. Here, I got it.
You didn't even need to retrieve it.
Yeah, that's like the easiest catch ever.
There we go.
That's nice.
Really nice coral trout, and those colors are so good as well.
Oh my god, so pretty.
Oh.
Good job. You feel a little bit better?
Oh, I feel so much better. That's the 4th fish in a row. Obviously, you guys will see the clips, but man, so happy to get that big bad slob. I got a really good holding shot straight through the back and through the gills.
Yeah, dude, that's a good shot. Well, I mean, it messed him up, obviously. It just killed him and he floated to the surface. Dude, you know what would have been sick? If a freaking sea snake was like attached to him trying to like eat him. That would have been gnarly.
All right, well, let's chuck that in the ice box and we'll go again.
Yeah. Oh, so pretty. Good job. what a way to get a fish. And Britta had the assist.
Yeah. Oh, spoon feeding me again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, don't worry, I'll clean up your mess. Oh, that's awesome. All right, but I'm gonna suit up. Caden says he's been seeing some sea snakes and some crazy stuff down there. Really good structure. Let's see you guys down below. All right, everybody, welcome underwater and welcome to the voiceovers. I absolutely loved diving today because it was extremely shallow and easy, chill diving. Now I'm using the 120 roller from Rob Allen, same gun I was using the day before, the same gun I used the entire trip, and it did not fail me. Well, it kind of did fail me a little bit on this day, but you'll have to wait for that. But so far, so good with the Spearo. I've been lacing almost every fish, and this was just as kind of a surveillance dive, and that was a Rankin at the top. I already shot a Rankin the day before. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to check it out at the end of this one. You don't have to watch them in any specific order, but the spot I was diving yesterday was a little bit more lively than this, but not as shallow. But I went down, I was looking for a coral trout, maybe even red emperor or a tusky, but no luck on this first shot. But again, it was just a little recon drop. 7 of them. The cool thing I noticed about this area was that you could stay on one spot and fish move in and out of the area because it's just so full of life, and there's fish patrolling all over, pelagics, you know, reef fish. So it doesn't hurt to just kind of go up and down in the same spot, even though we were in like 40 feet of water. It's pretty shallow, and you could barely make out the surface or the ocean floor. But I have no idea what kind of fish that was right at the top of the screen. It could have been a fish that I could shoot, but again, I was being really selective. My main goal was trying to shoot a tusky or a red emperor. Those are the two fish that I've not checked off my list, and I was really hoping to get them today, and you'll have to watch through the whole video to see what we get into. But I'm just sitting between these columns, and the DJI actually makes it look a lot clearer than it is. And I'm really hoping that a red emperor or a tusky comes in off the sand, because Caden kind of said they almost act like a mutton or a hogfish. They kind of hang out on the outskirts of the reef and come in towards you once there's some commotion on the reef. But unfortunately, again, this was another shotless dive, but Caden ends up getting into something on the next clip, so stay tuned for that. Nothing. This is a topside view of me watching Caden. He stuck a nice Spanish mackerel. I saw him kind of patrolling around him, and unfortunately his GoPro, we lost all the footage on his GoPro. So you missed the coral trout from earlier, and then also the shot on this mackerel. But luckily I had a little bit of third person. I chased this down, and then we go ahead and switch to Britta from her vantage point from the boat.
Well guys, I've just headed over to the boys. They're hooting and hollering, as Jack could say, in the water. So I think, from what I can see, Caden's shaft is out of his gun. And I heard something about a backup shot from Jack. So not sure what's happened there, but we'll head over a little bit closer and find out what's happening with them.
Due to the fact that I haven't seen any sharks, I kind of just chase the fish down, and I'm trying to put a backup shot in it just because it's really given us a hard time. I'm not too sure on Caden's shot, so I'm kind of mid-water chasing it, and I realize this fish has a lot of life left. So once I get a clean shot, I'm going to take it. Like I said, I've been really lights out with this gun so far, but you'll see how I totally whiffed the backup shot, and I don't know what happened, but I just have to laugh about it and kind of have a laugh at the surface with Caden. How you like that backup shot?
Nice.
Phew!
Well guys, got this beautiful Spanish mackerel. I was lining up a ranking, and then this guy swam through. This would be beautiful to slab up for some fillets and yeah, take home to enjoy back in West Oz down in Perth. So good.
This is one of my dives of the day. Make a drop. I'm in the water by myself because Caden just hopped in the boat for that Spanish Mackie. And because it's pretty shallow, I'm just not going to do extreme breath holds. I'm kind of just going to punch around, go down, and get a little lay of the land. And in this area, there's no huge structure to get hung up on or come into any trouble with. But I go down, and I'm just kind of observing the coral at this point. Again, hoping for a red emperor or a tusky, but nothing comes in right off the bat. I'm looking at those weird jellyfish and all the different sea life on the seafloor, and even this isn't like huge structure, it's still really pretty seeing the different kind of sea life. You see those cool looking jellyfish, but off in the distance I notice it has to be a tusky. Comes in, gives me a really good shot, and once I get this thing in my hand, the color on it is absolutely incredible. The different types of blue, on it, and these are called Tuskies, also known as blue bone. And I thought they were called blue bone because of, you know, the blue color on them, but stay tuned for later in the video. You'll actually see their bones are blue when we fillet this guy up, so you have to stay tuned for that.
Blue bone. A good one.
Oh my god. I was so excited about this fish, and again, I just could not believe the color. The color on this thing. The eyeballs were just pretty blue, and the teeth were just so gnarly. It was just like a weird sci-fi fish from space. It was incredible, but I still brain and bleed him to respect the catch just like any other fish.
What the hell? I haven't even got in the water yet, and Jack's already got himself a blue bone. Are you kidding me? How much more can we spoon feed this guy? Yeah, that's nice, man.
Dude, the color. Holy crap.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's a ripper.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah, man, that's gonna taste so good.
God, look at the color on that.
Woohoo!
That's a good one, huh?
Yeah. Sick one.
Dude, not a lot of structure. It just came down and it kind of swam into me. It wasn't shy.
Oh,
it was just sitting on the bottom.
Nice.
God, the color on this thing is insane.
And it tastes even better.
All right, you guys, we are heading in a little shallower. We're gonna shoot for some coral trout. Britta wants to get a coral trout, and then also, if anything else passes along that we want to shoot, but also we might get some lobster, or what they call them crays here, and there's like multiple different kinds. So hope, fingers crossed, we get in there and get some, and we'll see you guys down below. This ground is absolutely crazy. Like, look at this. Huge bommies that just come up out of the middle of the blue. And it's like our reef, but it's like just giant mushroom reef. Like, see, it's like deep there, and then it just comes up like super shallow bombing. And they're actually trying to get crays because they are like always like underneath some of the structure and underneath some of those like mushroom caps. It's crazy. All right, let's switch to their GoPro, see if they get into anything. We are switching to Britta's camera. Her and Kaden are in the water. I'm running the boat and also running the drone, so we get a topside view of Britta crawling into this bommy to hand grab this cray. And I'm glad they did this because this was kind of showing me how things are done, and I have a perfect viewpoint, and now I have an idea of how to go in and get one myself. These are called painteds. Look at the color. Sick. Is it deep enough? I'm not gonna hit the engine, right?
No, you're right.
All right. Look at that. Here, tuck them in. Nice. Look at that. Look at the color. Ow, 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 ow. Painted lobster. Ow, ow. Look at that. Beauty. That is so cool. Never seen anything except spiny lobster. And I think that's it. Oh, and slipper lobster. And, well, there's a couple other ones, but that one's pretty cool. Look at that. Beautiful. So sick. So much color. You. Dude, these guys are putting a hurting on them. I think I'm in neutral. Yeah, I'm in neutral. Another one. Another cray. Cray day. Yeah, I want to check it out. It looks beautiful.
So fun getting
Gosh. Once I hop in the water, I start seeing a ton of sea life. There's this beautiful turtle that was kind of nestled up in this crack. And then as I'm still searching, I come across a beautiful stingray covered with damselfish. And this is not some kind of normal stingray from the US. It's just a little bit more circular and just a little bit different. And for the most part in these shallows, I'm just kind of frolicking around, really enjoying myself and taking a look at all the different sea life. And you can see the viz isn't great, but there's so much life and different bait fish and tropical fish. And it's just amazing to dive a different part of the world and seeing what kind of structure, what kind of sea life it all holds. So now it's time for me to dive. Kaden has a third person. I spotted some antennas some of these areas, these crays hang out, go so far back, and you really have a hard time getting a hold of the fish, or of the lobster or cray or whatever you want to call it. But I go ahead and get a hold of the knuckles, and I'm just kind of shimmying it, shaking it. I'm not ripping it because I don't want to rip the knuckles too bad, but I'm just kind of shaking it and working it out, and it finally detaches, and I got my first painted cray, and I'm beyond stoked for this. Bro, my first lobster. Here, hold on. Look at that. Look at
That one's called a painted crayfish.
painted crayfish.
Painted,
These
painted.
are ornate.
That's not an ornate,
Is it
no.
painted?
Painted, yeah.
Pretty color. Yes. Woo, stoked. Beautiful. Look at the blue. Blue and freaking pink. That's crazy. Hey, my
That
first.
was a fight.
Yeah, right? Thank you. Thank you. All right, so I'm so excited about getting my first painted cray, and look at the color on this thing. So pretty. It's like green here, blue, red, way different than the Florida spiny lobster. And yeah, the grounds we were catching these things on are insane, just under the beautiful reef there. Yeah, love this kind of diving. This is my first, so I'm super stoked about it, and I'm glad I could show you guys it. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful lobster to finish off the day. We're gonna punch into the islands. We're gonna do a cook up. I don't know what we're gonna cook up yet, but stay tuned for that. It's gonna be primitive, it's gonna be epic, and I'm taking you with me, so let's go. All right, you guys, we rocked up at the island. Got a little hot plate. We're gonna set it on top of the rocks after all this fire cooks down. Keep feeding the fire. And go from little sticks, work our way up to bigger sticks. And how about this view? It's pretty incredible. So yeah, we're gonna let this thing, oh, you guys almost got burned. We're gonna let this thing cook up. And well, I'll see you guys when this thing's burned down into some coals. All right, while we are letting that fire cook down, I'm gonna whack off one side of this blue bone. And I'm taking you guys with me. This is my first time ever cleaning a blue bone. I feel like it's probably similar or the same as any other fish. I feel it. Trying to feel where the head comes up. These scales are pretty gnarly. You know what, I'm actually just gonna go inside out. Wow, look at these scales. Look at the size of that. Holy crap. That's gnarly. Same thing inside out. Just like any other fish. Yeah. Dude, this knife is insane. Just cut through the spine. Whoops.
In the fillet, you'll see like the bones are actually blue. There you go, check it out, check that out.
Oh, no way. Yeah,
Yeah.
Here, grab the camera.
Yeah.
See if we can zoom in on that. Look at that. The bones are blue. That's why it's called blue bone,
Yeah.
not blue balls.
Look how white the meat is as well.
Yeah, look how pure that is. Holy smokes.
So good.
Sorry, so I'm gonna just basically take off. Actually, there's pin bones in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off and just slice off chunks. Like that. I'm not gonna fillet the whole thing. Just gonna take off chunks of meat that we're gonna just slab on the grill. Little trick, whenever you're washing your hands, if there's no soap around, use sand. It gets all the slime off and then gets all the grime off. Way better.
All right, guys, Jack has just filleted up his beautiful blue bone and we have got it. Caden's cooking it on the fire now. Look at that. Doesn't get much better than that.
Are you kidding me right now? Look how good this is, honestly. Some beautiful little fillets. Jack, what's that?
fillets.
Yeah, a few fillets. We've got some rocks. Jack set up a beautiful little spot here with this fire, and yeah, it looks so good. I'm so hungry. I'm starving. We've had nothing to eat all day except for a Chupa Chup lollipop.
Yeah, it's just lollipop day.
And
we're starving.
We are starving, so hopefully this will cook good.
All right, first taste of blue bone. Swimming a couple hours ago. Bro, very similar to hogfish. That's good.
Better than coral trout?
I think so.
Yeah?
It's zero fish flavor.
Yeah.
No fish flavor.
No fish flavor at all.
Yeah.
Super tender. Almost tastes like super soft chicken.
Yeah.
That's really good.
What's your rating out of 10?
Probably like a 7 out of 10.
11.
With seasoning, it would probably be upwards of 9 or 10. Yeah.
Jack at it again with his fucking seasoning, honestly. Do you swear in your videos?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I can do it again.
Nah, you can just beep it out. Hey, grab a plate because I don't want this to burn.
How awesome is that? If somebody a year ago asked me what I would be doing right now, this is not even remotely close to what I would think I would be doing. And it's all because I just said, screw it, and I'm gonna send it. And a lot of it had to do, I don't know if you guys saw the video a little while with Wade from Australia. We dove the oil rigs, and before he flew out, he's like, bro, just book a ticket. You should do it for sure. And I just did it. I did it, and I was like, not dreading, but like super nervous all the way leading up to it. And then like right before I came here, I got really like excited. And then just how everything was planning out, where I could meet up with Caden and Britta, and then met up with in Bali earlier. It's just dream vacation, dream trip. And now I'm eating blue bone on a remote beach and a remote island in the middle of Western Australia. This is freaking unheard of. Wow, how cool is that? Sometimes you guys just gotta do it and not worry about everything else and just do it, kind of. And look at me, so sick. Thank you guys for joining. You're really special. We just finished crushing that meal. The sun is setting and we have to punch it all the way back inshore. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new, consider subscribing. I drop a video every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you for joining me on this one. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. And if you guys have not seen the first part of this trip, go ahead and watch it. It'll be tagged at the end of this video. And then stay tuned next week, you guys. You're gonna see part 3, and I'll see you next week for that adventure. Later.